Obviously, my good friend Dr. Shane Reti and I are about to go get our flu jab, which we want to encourage all New Zealanders to undertake. Obviously, flu can be a killer and it's a pretty serious issue, and so it's important as we kick off flu season that people who can go get a vaccination do so, and that's why Shane and I are here today as well. Obviously, today's an important day for us as we announce our quarterly action plan with 36 new actions that the government will be focused on over the next 3 months. It's very important for us that we continue to focus the public service and focus our government, but most importantly, I want New Zealanders to know that we have a plan, and our plan is very simple. It is about rebuilding the economy, restoring law and order, and delivering better public services, and particularly health and education. And so as you look at those 36 actions, you'll see that they all ladder up to drive into that agenda. That's what we need right now, is a plan to get the country turned around, to get it back on track, and we're going to continue to do that with this action plan that we're launching today. With that, happy to take your questions.
Prime Minister, are you running the country like it's a business?
I'm running the country as the leader and as the Prime Minister, and making sure that I've put a great team together with the right ministers on the right assignments that are deeply passionate about their portfolios, and then making sure that we are driving towards progress and moving things forward.
With your action plan, why are you doing it in quarters?
Because I think it's a good way to organise. Essentially we can take a decision today, and within 13 weeks it should be happening out there for members of the public. In many cases, as you've seen us, move very quickly on banning mobile phones, or putting an hour of maths, an hour of reading, an hour of writing into our curriculums. We think, if we make a decision, we should be able to see the benefits of that, or see progress and things moving forward. It's very important to me, because otherwise, the danger is things just drift. We have a lot of conversations in this country and a lot of talk going on, but we actually need to drive towards actions so that we can improve outcomes for New Zealanders, and that's what it's ultimately about.
And what do you make about job cuts at the Ministry of Health?
Look, again, any job losses in the public service is a real challenge for people, and I understand that. But as I've said before, we cannot be in a situation where we have increased government spending by 84%, hired 16,000 more public servants, and yet delivered worse outcomes for people. And so we need to make sure. Well, what I'd say to you is we're very clear about making sure we protect frontline services. That's very much what is in our mind, and you'll see as we go through a budget process our desire to do that. But there is also wastage, and there's also inefficiency, and we need to make sure that in the back room, contractors, consultants spending, bureaucracy is actually taken out, and actually, most importantly, bad programs are stopped. Spending that's wasteful, it's not making a difference, is stopped. And unfortunately, if there are job losses associated with that, that'll be part of that equation. Ultimately, that's up to each individual CEO to determine. But we want to make sure that the savings being saved in areas like health and education are reinvested in the frontline services.